I'm here to review a film, not talk about morality. This episode is about a film that deals with abortion. It was created to remove the stigma surrounding abortion and to correct what the director perceives as a misrepresentation of unplanned pregnancy in earlier films. I don't care about that. I care whether a film is entertaining or not because, in my opinion, that should be the main focus of a filmmaker, to entertain. If you want to include a message or social commentary, that's great, but entertainment comes first. In this episode of The Stream Hunter, I'm talking about the 2014 film Obvious Child. Hello, Old Man Kelly here. It's time for another episode of The Stream Hunter. That's where I search out streaming services looking for little-known films, rare gems if you please, and review them here for you. Like I said, Obvious Child is from 2014. It's from Rook's Nest Entertainment and Sundial Pictures. It stars ex-Saturday Night Live cast member Jenny Slate, who plays Donna Stern, a stand-up comedian who works at a bookstore. Donna gets dumped by her boyfriend who is cheating on her with her best friend, and then she finds out that the bookstore she works for is going out of business. Then, after a bad night on stage, she gets really drunk, meets a guy, and has a one-night stand. And I would guess from the title of the picture, you can guess what happens next. She gets pregnant. That's about the first third of the film. Seriously, I just spoiled the first 30 minutes of the film for you. And I say that because in the description of the film, at least on Netflix, it says, after being fired from her job and dumped by her cheating boyfriend, a comedian has a one-night stand. Weeks later, she finds out she's pregnant. So having read that, I spent the first 30 minutes learning what I already knew. The other 55 minutes are her dealing with the pregnancy. And by dealing with it, I mean not how she wants to handle it, because she decides, and this is a spoiler, that she wants to have an abortion right away. It's about her dealing with the man she had a one-night stand with, her divorced parents, her gay best friend, and her female friend that she shares everything with. The thing about this film, the stakes never seem high. I mean, what's mom gonna say? Oh, she's fine with it? Okay, let's move on. But the film isn't without its charm. Jenny Slate is very good, and the other actors do a fine job. There's Gabe Liedman, who plays her gay friend, and Gaby Hoffmann, who plays her friend she shares everything with. And there's a couple of good cameos. There's the ever-delightful Richard Kind, who plays her puppet-making father, and David Cross, who plays another comedian and friend. It was directed and co-written by Gillian Robespierre, who, according to Wikipedia, spawned the story from her frustration with what she perceived as a misrepresentation of women on the screen when it comes to unplanned pregnancy in films such as Juno, Knocked Up, and Waitress. Originally, it was made as a short film, which they used as a basis for this feature film. The writers of the original short, Robespierre, Alan Bean, and Karen Main, felt disenchanted with the representation of young women's experience with becoming pregnant, and they wanted to make a film that destigmatized an abortion by featuring a woman who terminates a pregnancy without regretting her decision. Now, the title comes from a Paul Simon song with the same name, which is used in the film during the one-night stand scene. To be honest with you, this film isn't my cup of tea, but it is a good film. I mean, it won a ton of awards, so people like it out there. You might like it as well. You should give it a watch. The film is about real people and real situations, but for me, is that something I want? I mean, I always say if I want to see real people in real life, I could just go to the mall food court, right? Anyway, it's on Netflix if you'd like to see it. I'd like to hear what you think about it, and if you have any films you think I should see, please recommend them to me. This film is Obvious Child from 2014, and I'm Old Man Kelly, the Stream Hunter. Thanks for watching.